Hey everyone, my name is Steve Chu, and I'm the owner of two seven-figure online businesses, and today I'm going to give you 5 side hustle ideas where you can make money starting right now. But I'm not just going to name these off and let you fend for yourself. I'm also going to share with you exactly how you can get started as well. And the best part is that most of these side hustles that I'm going to discuss today, you can start with $0. Now, as a father of 2 kids who started my first business with a newborn child, I know how hard it is to start something new as a full-time worker or a full-time student, so all these side hustles in this video can be started with just your phone and a computer. You don't need a large budget, and you can get started for about 5 hours per week. After all, if there's one thing that I've learned in life, you will never ever make life-changing money at your day job. The only way to achieve financial freedom is to have a side hustle that can potentially blow up and make you lots of money. Now, the first side hustle on my list is to start a print-on-demand e-commerce store. Now, print-on-demand is a business model where you can create your own custom designs that are printed on t-shirts, mugs, hoodies, pillows, you name it. And what's cool about this type of store is that you don't have to put any money down at all. You create the design and take orders for your product, and a separate printing company will print your product on the fly and ship it to the end customer. There's no upfront cost, you don't have to deal with any inventory at all, and you can literally start this type of business with $0. In fact, my 9 and 11-year-old kids started their own print-on-demand e-commerce store over at Kid in Charge and made $1,000 in their first month of business. Now, to be 100% transparent, print-on-demand may not necessarily make you life-changing money, but it's what I call a gateway drug to a larger business later on down the line. Once you figure out which designs sell well, you can order them in bulk and keep most of the profit. Now, if you want to learn more about print on demand, make sure you watch this video here. Now, the most common question I get asked about print on demand is, hey Steve, what if I have no artistic talent? What if I don't have the budget to hire a designer? Well, we all just happen to be living in one of the most exciting times in history because of AI. Using a tool like Midjourney, you can literally have a computer generate high quality designs that you can use for your merchandise for free. So I thought I'd just give you a quick demo of Midjourney. Midjourney is a tool that generates images using artificial intelligence. So let's say you want to sell print-on-demand merchandise for fishermen. Well, you could just go to Midjourney and type in the following prompt. So I asked for an artwork of a fisherman holding a small fish with the caption, "When you finally catch something, but it's not exactly what you had in mind." The fisherman is a young boy dressed in shorts and a t-shirt, sitting on the edge of a pier with his feet dangling in the water. The small fish is held up in front of him, and he has a look of surprise on his face. And I'm not going to read this whole thing because it's very specific, but it generated me these images. And these are really high quality images that you could put on a t-shirt, a mug, or a hoodie with your favorite caption here and sell it as your own. None of the images generated by artificial intelligence are copyrighted, so if you use something like Midjourney, for example, you can generate an endless amount of images and artwork for your merchandise. Now, these designs can then be sold on Amazon or Etsy or your own e-commerce store. Now, I have a bunch of tutorials on my channel that will walk you through this process step by step. For example, if you want to learn how to sell your print-on-demand products on Amazon, then watch this video. If you want to learn how to sell on eBay, then watch this video. And if you want to learn how to sell in your own online store, watch this video here. By the way, if you are enjoying this tutorial so far, make sure you sign up for my free 6-day mini course below. Side hustle number 2, sell used items on eBay. Now, before I started my 7-figure online store over at bumblebeelinens.com selling handkerchiefs, I used to buy merchandise on Craigslist and sell it on eBay. And here's exactly what I did. I would go on Craigslist and specifically look for people who were moving and looking to get rid of their furniture or used computer equipment. Then I'd check to see how much those products were selling on eBay, and if I could make a profit after fees, I would just buy the entire lot of merchandise and list them on eBay for a profit. In fact, at the height of my eBay Craigslist career, I was making an extra $1,500 a month in profit. Now, while this process required a lot of legwork, making my first dollars on eBay gave me the courage to import some products from factories in China to sell on eBay, which gave me a steady source of products. And then from eBay, I gradually transitioned to my own online store. In fact, this is exactly how bumblebeelinens.com was born. I first started selling on eBay using Craigslist as my source. Then I looked for real wholesalers and factories and eventually started my own shop, which went on to become a 7-figure business. In fact, you should think about your first side hustle as the start of your journey. You might start with one side hustle, only to transition to another one as you mature and grow. Which is a great segue to side hustle number 3, which is to start your own e-commerce store. Now, most people think that starting your own online store is expensive and requires a web designer, but that is 100% not the case. In fact, you can literally start a great looking online store for less than $3 or even start for free. And you definitely don't need to use Shopify when you first start out. For example, Ecwid is a free e-commerce platform that allows you to start a fully featured online store for free for up to 10 products. Shift4Shop is an e-commerce platform that becomes 100% free once you start generating $500 a month in revenue. WooCommerce is a free e-commerce platform that my 9 and 11-year-old kids use to start their store over at kidincharge.com. And if my kids can start an online store and make money, then so can you. The hardest part about starting your own online store is finding a good product to sell, and here's what I typically do. I set aside some time and think about an area I'm really knowledgeable about, and then I brainstorm products I wish existed. For example, I played Ultimate Frisbee for the last 25 years, and sometimes I play at night or during the winter. My hands get cold at night, so I wish there were thin gloves that I could wear at night to play without my hands going numb. But the gloves would have to be thin enough so I wouldn't lose feel of the disc. Now, these gloves don't exist, and I could easily make them. Now, even if you aren't a creative person, there are tools like Jungle Scout, which will tell you exactly how much money sellers on Amazon are making for every product listing and allows you to find obscure niches to tap into for a profit. For example, you can tell Jungle Scout to give you a list of products that make at least $5,000 a month with low competition and high search volume, and Jungle Scout will literally tell you which products match your criteria. There are literally tons of tools you can use to help you brainstorm potential products and know roughly how much you can make before you spend a penny on sourcing. Then, once you know what you want to sell, you can source your products from Alibaba or from a variety of wholesalers in the United States. For more information about finding a supplier, make sure you watch these videos right here. Now, once you have products to sell, the best way to market your online store today is through short-form video platforms like TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. All you have to do is create 30-second videos of you demonstrating your product in action or emphasizing your product's unique value propositions as a small business owner, and you can generate a ton of sales. In fact, there are many businesses who generate most of their traffic from TikTok alone. Now, starting an online store is not risky at all. You can get started for free, and it has the potential to make you life-changing money like it has for my store over at bumblebeelinens.com, and you are more than welcome to check out my store. Side hustle number 4 is to sell an online course. Now, you might not think that you have what it takes to teach an online course, but after doing this for over a decade, I can say with confidence that everyone has knowledge in a specific area, and if you can package that information into a course, then you can make a lot of money. For example, my e-commerce course over at profitableonlinestore.com has made over $8 million. Most people don't believe that they're an expert at anything, but you don't have to necessarily be an expert. All you have to be is expert enough and be better than the person you are teaching. So for example, in my e-commerce course, I teach my students how to grow their e-commerce business to 7 figures. But that is pretty much my limit. If students want to scale to 8 or even 9 figures, then I'm probably not the right teacher for them. But $1 million is pretty darn good income, and I attract many students every year. In fact, I have a ton of success stories from real online store owners over at profitableonlinestore.com if you want to take a look. Now, creating an online course can be a daunting task, so here's what I recommend. Create an outline and an intro module that describes the benefit or skill that you are going to teach. Then, sell your course first and develop the curriculum on the fly. This is exactly what I did with my e-commerce course. And at first, I was very intimidated to create all this content before I actually launched. So I gave a live webinar and said something along the lines of, "Hey, my name is Steve, and I run a 7-figure e-commerce store over at Bumblebee Linens. In this course, I will teach you everything that I did to hit $1 million in sales." Now, this course is not completely developed yet, but if you sign up, I promise to create content on the fly based on your suggestions and input. After that, I immediately sold 35 spots at $2.99 each, and that forced me to complete the course. Now, having paid members forced me to create content for the class, and because I had a list of paying customers, I knew that I couldn't let them down. And today, my course has over 5,000 members, and it's still running strong. Now, you're probably wondering about the tech to run an online course, and today there are many online course platforms that you can use. The cheapest one for beginners is Teachable. You can literally upload and create an online course with 0 upfront fees. And the best part with a course is that there's no cost of goods which makes this side hustle infinitely scalable. Now, the final side hustle that I want to talk about is affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is where you become a virtual salesman for a product or service that you love. For example, I've mentioned a number of tools on this video already. And if you click on the link for any of these services and sign up, I will get a cut of the sale. Now, I personally use everything that I recommend and stand behind every tool that I talk about, and there's no additional cost to you for clicking on my link, so it is a win-win. Affiliate marketing is one of those side hustles that you can literally start for $0. You can market your favorite tools on a blog or a YouTube video or a TikTok, and all you got to do is Google your favorite tool along with the words affiliate program, and chances are your favorite product or service has one. For example, Amazon Associates is probably one of the largest affiliate programs for physical products, and you can literally take a cut of every sale you refer for millions of products. I currently make a mid-six-figure income referring out products I love on my blog over at mywifequitherjob.com and this YouTube channel. Here are some suggestions for content that you can produce to make affiliate money right now. Now, my go-to for generating affiliate revenue is review content and versus content. For example, my post and video on Helium 10 versus Jungle Scout makes thousands of dollars every month. Because if someone is looking for comparison content, that means that they're ready to buy right now. And after they consume my content, there's a high probability that they'll sign up through my link. My second bread and butter affiliate strategy is to write review posts or videos. And once again, if someone is looking for a review of a product, that means that they're looking to buy right away. Now together, these two types of content make me a lot of money every year. And the best part is that I don't have to answer any questions or support the customer. I'm simply passing people onto my favorite services, which makes this side hustle infinitely scalable. Now the million-dollar question is, which side hustle should you start today? And the answer is any of them. The key is to start while you are still working a day job. This way you can pay your bills and make money on the side without any stress. Then once your side hustle gets bigger and can replace your income, you can quit. Now that you know what my favorite side hustles are, make sure you watch this video here to learn about all the different e-commerce business models in much greater depth.